Alright guys, so we're back. We finally picked up the part for the bike, and the Hayabusa is here. The 2024 is beautiful. I like this color scheme. $20,000 I think it's roughly. We'll look at the paperwork now. It's 19 plus you gotta pay the dealership fee. Then you gotta do the registration and tags, and titles. But yeah, let me put my keys down so I don't scratch up the. I'll show you guys how the booster looks like, and the key. How the key looks like. They got it in gold. I don't know if like they changed colors for different colors of the bike. But I know these bikes are massively heavy. But it is brand new. Beautiful bike. You guys gotta help me out to get more views so I can get a bigger paycheck through YouTube. I would love this bike. It's more comfortable to ride compared to a regular 1000 because the leaning, you gotta lean more on the handlebars. This one is more sitting up straight. Not 100%, but it is sitting more straight up. It would be a lot of modifications I would do to this. I'll definitely leave the pegs the way they are though, but the exhaust gotta go. And what else? I would do like a quick throttle, like the same thing I have on my bike. This has a pretty short throttle as it is. I think I'll leave the throttle alone. But the exhaust gotta go, and then this tail, I'll do a tail tighty. But the height, I'll leave the height alone because it's not too tall. The weight though, my weight is heavy. I was helping my boy out with his Hayabusa, so when you put the stand inside, it's hard to pull it up. Like you need to be a person with a lot of weight to push this tire up. The back is easier to lift up as the front. That's where all the weight is at. But I'm not sure. I don't think the batteries are connected. So I can like show you guys the way the screen turns on. Yeah, no, the battery's not connected. But yeah, it's a beautiful bike. But I'll just show you guys my hip size. I won't sit on it because it's not my bike. And I've been going to this dealership for years. But I'll show you the other bikes they got here. On the description below, I'll put the address to this dealership, and then you guys can give them a call. They accept trade-ins through Kelly Blue Book, like value. So if you guys want to check out your values, do it through Kelly Blue Book. This is the new Suzuki right here that they're doing. I think they're beautiful, but I'm more into sporty bikes. $9,000 for, and they're less than 800 cc's, but they just call it AS. But they're beautiful bikes. I would still rock it, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't. This is the color scheme I would have picked though, the gray with red. Let's see, you guys see the screen. So that's all a screen. I think they're all disconnected. Oh no, this one's, you guys can see how it turns on. But I think the booster is disconnected. I can ask them to see if I can just see the how it starts, like the screen part. But I think the battery's disconnected. It still says 180. Let's see if I get the camera in there. 180 miles per hour. But if you flash it, probably go much faster than that. But it still looks the same as the other ones. The other models, I don't really know the difference between the 2024 and the other models. So I can't really tell you guys other than probably just paint scheme that's changed. But I love these mirrors. I wouldn't change out those mirrors. There's not much on this bike that I would change other than exhaust. And I probably just, you know, other than performance parts, but I would leave everything the same. The one thing I do like about this is a hydraulic clutch. And I love hydraulic clutch. My 1000 has a hydraulic clutch. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to give me a lot of likes and views so I can get this money, get a bike like this. But let me ask them, see if I can, if the battery's disconnected. Yeah, I think the battery's disconnected. But yeah, if the battery's disconnected, I'll leave it alone and then just go home and work on my bike. They got Brimbos in the front. My 2008 is not from Brimbos. It starts with a T. I don't remember the name of it, but they ain't bad for what it is. But to show you guys, it does have a lot of features like ABS, traction controls. Yeah, you can see the ABS logo right there. But you can see all these wires right here is to control the ABS system. And I think even that's the ABS track right here. I don't know if you can see it right there. But I would love to buy a bike like this and a jet ski. But let me ask them, and then we'll be right back. If not, we'll be at the house. All right, guys. So we're back. We're back from the dealership and done working on the bike for now with all the parts, bleeding the brakes. If you guys didn't watch my other video, I chewed up my lug nut for the axle. Had to bleed the brakes because I had to push in the brake pistons to put the new brakes, so I bled it. I only bled it from up here because I already bled the system out, so it feels better. Also bled out the hydraulics clutch, the hydraulic clutch, so it feels better. You bleed the hydraulic clutch down here. That's the hydraulic right there. I don't believe there's one for up top. I'm not sure. No. Yeah, so you bleed it from down there for the hydraulic, and then the brake has 3 places you bleed the air from. When the air is trapped up here, when the air is trapped up top, you bleed it from the top. That's where the master cylinder is at, so you bleed it up here. If you got air that might be trapped down here, you can bleed it from the bottom. They have one on both sides. There's one there and then one on the other side. So anyways, I told you guys about the booster though. So the battery was disconnected from the booster, so I wasn't able to turn it on, show you guys the features of the booster. So I talked to the dealership about trade-ins. So they go by Kelley Blue Book value, which is not a lot of money because my bike was worth close to $7,000, and doesn't let you put on Kelley Blue Book the miles of your bike neither. I got 27,000 miles. I don't know if they're gonna still pay me 7,000. On top of that, all the modifications that I did to the bike, you know, do they put that in how much the bike is worth at that point? You know, so like mine is dyno tuned for 93 octane MR12. Is that all that money that I invested into the bike? Is that all that money I'm losing? If that's the case, then the trade-in value is not good. Plus mine is an R title, so that loses on top. So that's why I don't think I'm gonna be trading her in. I think she's just gonna be mine until, you know, until I can't afford her no more. That's the best way I can say it. Meaning like the motor blows or something that I can't fix because it's too expensive for me. At that point will be like when I decide to get rid of her. I was thinking about painting some of the frame of the bike. It's kind of like right here. I think it's from my motorcycle accident. It's kind of like not painted here either. But for all that, for me to do that, I gotta take a lot of stuff apart to spray paint it. So, but anyways, I already made this video long enough. I hope you guys like that Busa. I'm gonna put in the description below the address to that the MSS Suzuki. They're older people, so show them respect. Just letting you guys know that they go by the Kelley Blue value. They don't really valueize the like themselves. They don't like say, hey, I'll give you this amount. They go by Kelley Blue Book. That's what he told me. So if you guys want to trade in something, just know what you guys are getting into before you go in. But for sure that Busa was super nice. I love that Busa. I was thinking about trading her in for the Busa until he said what he said. But definitely, guys, watch my videos. I gotta make this money every month. Right now, I ain't getting paid a whole lot through YouTube. I get 100. I mean, I got close to 200 in 3 months, but that takes too long. I gotta make that money every month, at least 500, at least. Because for now, I gotta stay at a full-time job. I make more money at a full-time job than YouTube. But anyways, put a like on this video, put a comment. You guys got any questions about the Busa or about the place? But I'll put the address in the description, so look at the description, you'll see the address. It's about 25 minutes away from where I live at. It's like between me